Playtest. In this first tutorial, you will start by playing the FPS game. After, you will learn how to make your first modification in Unity. Click Start Begin. Click the play button, the toolbar. Exit play mode. Select game object in hierarchy. Game object properties. When a game object is selected, the inspector window shows its components and their properties. The gravity affects how high your player can jump. To modify this, you have to edit the gravity downforce field. Try your game with the new gravity. Remember, you can jump with spacebar. Click the play button to enter play mode. Tutorial completed. You've now learned how to play and make a modification to your game. And what's next? Keep going to learn about editor UI and how to add a room to your level. You can save the changes you made to the scene when you proceed to the next tutorial. Tutorial 2. Build level. Gravity downforce 50. I'm gonna increase the gravity downforce and see what's happening. It's gravity downforce 10. I can jump higher. Jump force, maybe 50. Jump force 50. Jump force is 50. And game over. Okay, let's move on to the next tutorial. Add a room. Do you want to save the changes you made in the scene? Changes will be lost if you don't save them. I'm not gonna save the changes. Add a room. In this tutorial, you will learn more about the Unity editor, which will be super helpful as you modify your game. You will also learn how to add and move level objects in the scene. So click Start to begin. Hierarchy and Scene View. The scene view allows you to navigate, edit your scene. The hierarchy window contains a list of everything in the current scene. That is open in the editor. Click next to continue. Let's try the hand tool here, which allows you to navigate your view of the scene. Scene view. Pan scene with your hand tool and fill button. Pan scene with hand tool. Now that you have selected the hand tool, place your cursor in the scene view and try the following steps to move your view of the scene in several ways. Hand around the scene. Next, orbit scene with hand tool. Let's look around within the scene view. This is orbit the scene. Let's try to zoom the scene view. Zoom in and out in the scene. Right mouse button. Use the mouse scroll wheel. Okay. Level prefabs. Let's make your level more interesting. Adding a room prefab. Prefabs are a game object. Game object that has components and properties and it is stored as an asset. It can be reused anywhere. You want in your game. Prefabs that are available in this project. Click next to learn how to add a room to your level. Click next to learn how. Drag prefab to scene. Room alter. Select move tool. Use move tool in scene views to reposition the room alter object. Drag the red, blue, or green handle to move your prefab around. Place it wherever you think it looks good. Update level navigation mesh. and you're making changes to your level, you need to update its navigation mesh to make enemies detect the updated level. This action is called mesh baking, and it is done on a navigation mesh game object. The blue area in the scene view, where the enemies can move by clicking on the back button in Inspector. Here, you can update it. Also include your newly added room. And next, now you've learned more about the editor UI and how to build your level with prefabs. Next up, learn how to change colors in your level. Edit colors tutorial. Let's make the level more colorful by changing the floor material in Unity. When you want to change colors or otherwise alter appearances of an object, you need to modify its material. Click Start to learn how. Select Material. This is Project Window. The Project Window is where you find all the assets that are available to use in your project, which includes materials. Select a floor gray material in the project window. Change color. Inspect the window, you will see a color box to the right of the albedo tag. Your floor color has changed. Maybe yellow. Tutorial completed. You have now learned how to change colors by editing the materials. Enemy bot prefab. Keep going to learn how to add an enemy bot prefab to your level. Tutorial 4. Learn how to add prefabs to game. It can be reused anywhere you want in your game. Prefabs are a game object that has components and properties, and it is stored as an asset. Click Start to learn how to add enemy bots. Drag prefab to scene. Copy the enemy hover bot from the project into the scene window. Like this. Select the move tool. To position your enemy in your game, you need to use the move tool. Start by selecting the tool from the toolbar. Move tool. To reposition your enemy, drag the red, blue, or green handle to move your prefab around. Place it wherever you think it looks good. Feel free to add more enemies. The more enemies, the more challenging your game will be. Next, you will learn how to take your game and post a playable ad that you can share with family and friends. Build and share tutorial. Congratulations, you are about to build your project into an actual game that your friends and families can play on your very own dedicated web page. The process you build and share your game is quite magical, and with all amazing things, this can take some time. Please be patient. You take a cover photo for your game. Before sharing, you should take a cover photo that will be used as a static icon for your game. Press the tab button to pause the game. Pick a moment in your game that expresses how awesome it is. Screenshot, take new for your photo. Will be saved in the Assets root folder. Build settings to get started on your build and share journey. Let's take a look at the build settings window. This window appears at the top of the Unity editor. build setting. 네, 유니티 튜토리얼 실행 파일이 저장되어 있습니다. 스크린 레졸루션을 정하고 게임을 실행해 보겠습니다. 이름 아직 안 졌죠? Name your game. 그렇습니다. 그냥 빌드할 수 있다는 거를 보여주는 것 같습니다. 이상으로 녹화를 마치겠습니다. 감사합니다.